So you want to get into the supplement. The next question is, how do I get started? You want to go into the supplement business. You're excited about selling supplements. You're either an online existing seller or you're a new seller that's starting out, or you want to create your own brand, your own product line. You're saying, well, how do I get started? So let me tell you, first of all, I love selling this stuff, not just because I'm a big believer in homeopathy, which I am. The most important thing for me is really seeing the feedback and the letters we get. We get a ton of email back saying, hey, I was gonna have an operation, I took this remedy for this much time, and I got this amazing result. Blew me away. I feel great. Cancel my operation, or was able to reduce my medications, or I feel so much better. So that's really where I think is so rewarding about doing what we're doing, is they are significant positive changes we're making in people's lives. And that's really amazing to be able to have a business that also does that for people. So that's the first thing. So let's talk nuts and bolts. How do you get started? Number one, you have to decide, do you want to do animals or human beings? Our remedies are totally safe for animals and they're effective on animals, also safe and effective for people. They're all made in an FDA registered facility. So, we do that. So let's talk nuts and bolts. Number one, decide. Do you want to sell to animals or do you want to sell for people? Number two, we have a ton of products. We have over 400 different formulations available. So the question for you is, what niche do you want to be in? I do not recommend starting with 400 products. You're going to have to invest a ton of money in stock and you're going to be completely overwhelmed. We're still overwhelmed with 400 products. So my suggestion is, number one, figure out what you want to cater to. Do you want to do diabetes? Do you want to do women's health, men's health? Are you looking for people that are into fitness and trying to develop strength as well as deal with injuries? So are looking at an aging population. So really figure out what you have a passion for, what you have an interest in. Have you had digestive issues your whole life? And this is something that you really feel passionate about. So there's a lot of different avenues you can go to. So your next step is figuring out what niche do you want to go after, right? And then your step after that is to get some samples, try the products, look at them, touch them, and get a feel for it. And if you're comfortable with that level, you move on and you'll grab the 4 or 5 or 10 products in that specific category. Now, let me tell you flat out, the market will tell you what it wants. We had our own theories on what would sell based on analysis and what the competitors were doing, and you never know what's going to sell. Our top 3 selling items over the last 2 years, I never would have guessed they would be our top 3 selling items. Just stuff that resonates with people. Certain remedies work faster than other remedies on specific health issues. Like, for example, our urinary and kidney issues. People will feel better within a couple of hours taking the remedy. Now, our skin issues will still work because skin, through natural process, takes a long time to clear up. So people don't see those instant results. So that remedy doesn't sell as strong or quite as strong in a repeat basis because people, they have the different expectation. So you really have to determine kind of where you want to be. And the only way to do that is to do small scale testing and see what resonates to people and what works. So nuts and bolts steps, decide. 1, people or human, people or dogs or cats or whatever animal you want to work with. 2, which niches do you want to go after? 3, get some samples. Then once you decide which products you want, provide us with the logos, the websites, and artwork you want, as well as the text that you want on your specific label. And what we'll do is we'll have our team create a custom label for you. And we have the ability to print pretty much anything you can imagine on these labels, right? These are full color, high quality printing. So we can make these exactly the way you want them. And we'll provide you with products as well as some computer generated mock-ups, and you'll be able to pretty much launch very quickly. Because we have our in-house supply chain, we can have your products within a few weeks. So between an order to in your hands, I'm going to say probably 14 to 21 days, depending how busy we are. If we're really busy, we'll say, hey, look, we're really busy right now and this is what we're doing. But you can get started pretty quickly. And then from that standpoint, we can supply you with product as well as information, and then it's up to you to sell them and create a business for yourself. So I hope that's been helpful.